A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. Pedri. That has not gone well. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very easy on the eye. You can really see his qualities and genuine confidence on the ball. He's verging on cocky, arrogant at times, but that's what...
Yamal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Aimed beyond the defence. Here's Yamal! It's fallen loose again! Morata! Same again, same outcome.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Mittelstadt. Still goalless at the moment. Musiala. Now, can they get him away? Face-to-face chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Opts for safety. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rudiger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Sané. Grimaldo gets a foot in here. Havertz. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Morata. Yamal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Germany really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Musiala has created one goal already. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination... Yamal!
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Morata! Rudiger. Over to the left. Now it's Wirtz. He's found a way through. Played in. Unai Simon claims it, and the danger passes. Henriks promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a good ball out wide. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. That's been slipped. Morata!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Germany have the chance to go the other way. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Pass somewhat off target.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pass is just off target. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Tar. Wirtz. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Begley.